Assignment 3B Video 4. In this video we're going to take a look at how to start setting up your map in the proper landscape mode and how to set it up to make it look like the one in the handout. So for this right here, the first thing we're going to do is switch between our data view and our landscape view. And to do that, if you go down to this bottom left, it's similar to AutoCAD with your paper space and model space. So if you've used that program, this should be familiar. What we're going to do is right now the bottom left hand icon right here that my arrow's on is the data view. If you go to the next one over, it switches you to your layout view. If you click on this, you'll notice that you've switched over and now you can see what your page is going to look like when you print it off. First thing that you should note is that it is in a portrait mode. And what we're going to do is simply switch that to our landscape mode. To do that, we'll go up to your File, and we're going to go to Page and Print Setup. And when you click on this, this will open up. You will see that this orientation right here is in portrait. You simply have to click on Landscape. You can see the landscape appear. Note that the printer that you have might be a little bit different. That's fine. Switching it to landscape and clicking on OK will change your layout to landscape mode. You'll also notice that your page now no longer fits, but that's okay. What we're going to end up doing is just if you click on it, you'll notice these grips here, similar to AutoCAD, and what you'll end up having to do is just resizing it in order to make it fit. If you click and you hold, you can also drag it down. The other thing that you'll notice is that the map of Canada right now doesn't encompass the entire country. So in order to switch that, we have to go back to our data view. And what happens is it captures what you're focused on, what you're zoomed in on. So the best thing to do is to zoom out to see the entire country. And once you have this available to you, then you can switch back to your landscape mode and you can see that it fills everything. If this isn't quite the zoom that you're looking for, you can always go back, go up to the top left where you can zoom in, and then simply drag a window around it. This might be a little bit easier. And when you do this, then you can switch back to your layout mode and it should change it so that it fits nicely. Last thing to do is just resize it so that you have enough room to put your legend, your title, north arrow, and things like that. Okay, with this setup right here, we're going to start inserting some of the features that we have. To do that, the first thing we're going to do is, let's say, put a title onto our map. So to do that, we go up to the top left and this Insert tab. Once we have this, we can simply click on Title. And then this data box will pop up, and all you simply put is Map of Canada. So you can title your map, you click on OK, and it should appear right here, already center justified. The next thing you need to do is to write down your name. According to the handout here, you just map by and then your name. So to do that, we're going to insert actually a text box to do that. This text box right here. If you click on this, right in the center of the map here, you might not be as legible, but right here where it says text, you can now simply type in map by and then your name. When you hit enter, it appears here, but you can click on it, hold it, and then move it into place. The next thing that we're going to do is put a scale bar at the bottom here. And then in order to do that, go up to the Insert tab again, click, go down to scale bar, and a window will pop up to show you the different types of scale bars that you can select. So we're choosing this one right here, the alternating scale bar number 1, and then we're going to simply click on OK. Once we have this, we can drag it into place. And what you might notice right here is where it says decimal degrees. In order to switch this to kilometers, we'll right click on the scale bar after it's selected and the grips pop up. You right click on it. You can go down to properties, go up to the division units, and instead of decimal degrees, click on kilometers, click on apply, and OK. And you can see that this changes quite nicely. And then you can simply drag it to the appropriate length, and I believe the last one says 4,800. So if you get close to 4,800, or let's say 5,000 if you want something nice, nice and easy, click on this, and that's how you insert your scale bar. The next step is to insert a north arrow. So again, same way, insert, north arrow. I believe it's the Esri North 6 that is being used, so we'll just click on that, click on OK. And then again, drag it, click, hold, drag it, and drop it into place. If you like, you can resize it a little bit to make it a little bit bigger. That's fine. Okay. Next step is to insert a legend. Now to insert the legend, again, go to the insert, go to legend. What you'll see here are the 3 different titles that are going to be shown up in your legend. And according to the handout, it asks you to set it in a particular order where it goes cities, water, and Canadian. In order to switch the order of how it appears, you would just simply click on water and then move this one with this arrow, move it up 1. After that, we can just click on next, and then keep clicking on next, and we'll keep everything at default right now. Finish, and then you can see that the legend popped up. You will have to move it over into place and then scale it down to size, and that's how you would have your legend. Now what you might notice is a couple of things that are different from this one than the one in the handout. First of all, where it says major cities up here in your legend, it only says cities. These are just simply the titles of the different layers that you have. So with the major cities, your Canadian background, in order to switch the names of this, you go to your layers, you would highlight the major cities, right click on it, go down to properties, under general over here, you just simply switch this and delete the major part of it. Click on apply, and you'll see, notice on the legend it automatically changes. So click on OK, and you would do the same thing for the Canadian background. Click on it, right click, go down to properties, simply highlight the thing that you want to delete, press delete, and click on apply, and OK. And then you've simply changed the legend to say what it should be saying. The other thing that you'll notice is that in each of these provinces, on the legend on the handout, you'll notice that it says both the province name or the territory name and the population. In order for this to show up, we have to actually go back to the layer menu here, right click, go to properties, go up to symbology, and instead of having just the one value field where it's name, we have to use the unique values and many fields. Once we click on this, we want the name to show up. That's correct. Then we want to go down to population and have that one show up. This will all disappear in here, but you simply click on add all values. Now the name of the province pops up as well as the population. Then we can click on apply, and we can see that in the legend it appears. So after clicking on apply and OK, you'll notice that this legend right here now looks the way it's supposed to look in the handout. I'm just resizing it a little bit just so that I can make sure I have the entire map of Canada. Once you resize this screen here, though, you'll notice that your scale bar changes as well. So if you so desire, you can switch it back to the 5000. Okay, this concludes assignment 3B video 4.